What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Phillip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, I would like for y'all to click the like button down below, give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today's video will be another episode review for one of my favorite Comedy Central shows, The Chappelle Show, episode 4 review. So without further ado, let's begin. Dave talks about how he had his appearance on some little talk show called Donahue. It was one of them shows that talk about political shit. He asked the audience have they seen it, and no response. He was like, thank God, and everybody started laughing. And then he was like, the topic of discussion was angry white men. And then he shows like what happened. He was like, the look on his face. He was like, at first he was gonna talk, but all of a sudden he just gave up halfway into the show and didn't want to say anything. So he just remained quiet. And the guy talked about when a black guy comes into an interview, they say he's an affirmative action hired. And Dave mocks him by using a nasally voice, talking about something. He's an affirmative action hired. Hey, that's a lot saying that, hey, that nigga is broken homeless. I'd rather be broken unemployed. I'd rather be an affirmative action hired than broke and unemployed. That's what he said. My bad if I made a mistake on that one. And then a guy on the show that was like in the audience, he talking about something. When I'm forced, it was something after that. And then he was like, forced? What, you mean like slavery? Forced were the slaves for like what, 400 years? You had them talking about some, no problem, boss. Get right to it. So this was somewhat the build up to the next sketch, which was the reparations of 2003. It was a whole lot of people getting money, and it was one lady, she was like, hide the money, y'all, poor people around, with your broke ass. And then a guy pulls up in the big old truck. It was like almost like an 18-wheeler. He's like, truck driver? I ain't no truck driver, I'm a janitor. I bought this one with all my cash. Enough cigarettes to keep me and my family straight for the rest of our lives. And he screams, I'm rich, biatch, and then honk the horn. And then, let's see. There was a whole lot of places, a whole lot of people still getting money. And the Cadillac dealership sold over a whole bunch of like Escalades to people that got the reparations and shit. So that's the end of part 1 of the reparations of 2003. The next sketch was a guy talking doing like some type of PSA for like smoking cigarettes, and then Dave was in the bed with 2 girls, and then the guy that was doing the PSA decided to join with Dave and the 2 girls that was there. But then he also did a sketch called Great New York Boobs. Girls that had the big tatas. Let's see, what I was gonna say next. He put it on a bunch of girls, and there was a girl that was walking through the streets with her friend. I don't know if it was a friend or a sister, and including her father. That was so hilarious. Great New York boobs. And the sketch ended when Dave had put Great New York boobs on some fat nigga. He was like, man, what the fuck is this? And then after the break, we go right back to the reparations of 2003. And then we end up finding out that there's a new rich man right next to Bill Gates, and his name is simply Tron. And then he's talking about, I spent 7 hours in a dice game rolling the dice, clickety clack, clickety clack. And then they asked him the question, what are you gonna do with all this money now that you're rich? He's like, I'm gonna invest it into the neighborhood. And he's like, psych. And then she was like, is that baby yours? He's like, no, that ain't my baby. I just bought that one with paid cash. And then we go to Big Al, who happens to be the weatherman, he was like, "This is not my actual talking voice." He's like, "Actually, Chuck, this is my talking voice. I talk like a straight up gangster, bitch. It's out in Sims, okay?" And then he's like, "Yo, Chuck, you sick pasty bastard. You like you woke up at ground zero." He's like, "Kiss the ring, bitch. I'm out." And then that was the end of that sketch. But we do get a musical performance from Busta Rhymes. Yep, Busta Bust did a performance that you can't see on TV. And that sums up the entire episode. So that's it. That's the end. So I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all click the like button down below. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure y'all click the subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so y'all can be notified. Don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to add me on my social media at YoungPhilip_00. That's my Instagram. Snapchat, Ryan361005. And my TikTok at YoungPhilip00. With that being said, I'm out.